at State Farm Stadium. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Houston Texans. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 20-40 line.
On play action, Locke. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Isaiah Simmons. He brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. Throwing on 2nd and long. Locke. He rifles one that's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Murray. Flushed out right. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them, because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on 3rd down.
Edmonds fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taken at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Locke. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Well, this defense for the Cards, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And they needed to be, because their offense struggled throughout the game. Sometimes as a defense, you're not just shutting down the opposing team's offense, but you have to outplay their defense as well. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Murray.
This one caught by Isabella. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Now Murray off play action. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown! Ross Travis, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it. It's a little bit of a turnover. You went right back though and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do.
A little worried about your hands, though.
Yeah.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And did he get in? No, they'll mark him down at the 1-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Murray now to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Now Prater to add the PAT. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Locke. Forced out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a 1st. Throwing on 1st down is Locke. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Well, this defense for the Cardinals, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Locke. Touchdown, Texans. Phillip Lindsay, his second touchdown on the season. And the Texans get a bit closer. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit, because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they have climbed back to 500 now on the season.
And you and I both know that this can be a tough team to figure out sometimes, because I remember a few weeks ago, you and I having a conversation where we both thought that this was a season that could get away from them pretty quickly. Obviously not.
Yeah, boy, now you see him, now you don't. Excellent move, nice run, winds up getting about 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Play fake, Murray. That'll be caught, it's Isabella. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They fake the handoff. Now Murray sliding out of the pocket. And this one caught by Max Williams. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 39. A gain there of 21 yards. Now a throw here to his running back. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cards are able to widen their lead here in this first half. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Block now to throw. Dumping it off for Johnson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 16 more on that one and another first down. Block now on first down. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke, escaping the pressure right. Got a man complete to Miller. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 23 yards on the play. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Again, it's Locke. A little check down to Lindsey. Touchdown! Phillip Lindsey. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Texans cut into that lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And what could he possibly be thinking? He just took the fair catch at the 1-yard line. Major mistake. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Gets this to the former Texan, DeAndre Hopkins. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 1st down, Murray. A good pickup there at 22. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. DeAndre Hopkins once again the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. From the gun, Murray eluding the pressure right. Murray has the 1st down and more. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. Now Murray. He'll go out to the flat for Edmonds. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. On play action, it's Murray. And incomplete on the deep ball. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, is so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whisper.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it.
And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing, maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
On 1st down, Locke. Flushed out right. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Drew Locke in the final seconds of the 1st half.
And the Texans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the 1st half.
Once again, the Texans will try for 2 here.
The Locke going to try and throw for it.
Flush to his right. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB,
What changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed, and they will score a pick six for the Texans TD.
You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead? Not so fast. That pick six really changes the complexion, probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now, probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath
as we send you on out to our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Murray. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He'll swing that out to Edmonds. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that looks like an extra step was involved.
And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Dancing to his left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Touchdown, Cardinals! Christian Kirk, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
On second and very short. Lock. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete.
Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Lock off a play action. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lindsey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. Now a play fake, and here's Lock. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time. Gets the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
He's trying to get that to Brevin Jordan.
Third down here. Throwing now is Lock. And Lock throws another one. It's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him.
And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona.
DeAndre Hopkins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point good by Prater. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
This taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
The Texans take over 1st and 10.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just, wide open, complete. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From the gun, it's Lock. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there, but it'll be 2nd and goal. To throw it is Lock, rolling to his right, toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They'll run it with Johnson. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. Locked to throw for it on fourth. That's to his running back, complete. Touchdown, Texans. David Johnson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Texans are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Escaping the pressure right. They've got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Great start to the second quarter, better than 30 yards. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now Murray off play action. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another big gain or two in succession as this one goes for 32. Throwing on first down is Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Darrell Daniels, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Prater for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go.
He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Houston. Brevin Jordan, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use than that, man. One play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Here's Murray back near his goal line. Flushed out right. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Daniels. 7 yards to pick up there. Play fake. Murray. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden,
Murray has it knocked loose, fumble, and the Texans scoop it. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. Well, let's see now, Charles. That's 7 turnovers between last week and this week. 3 here in this game, 4 in last week's game.
You know I do my research, right? And I go all the way back to the best coaches that have ever been in this game. and all of them started with ball security in some form or another.
And it'll be intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Well, they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it. And
yeah, exactly. If this were hindsight as 2020 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Shotgun snap to Lock. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Johnson. And he is not going anywhere. He will not even get back to the line of scrimmage as the clock will stop at the 2-minute warning.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th and goal here as they search for a late score. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And instead of having a 1-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down. Back to throw it. Murray. He finds his man, complete. It's Peterson. And he's going to be out of bounds up past the 5. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Back to throw, Murray. They'll roll him out right. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way to the opposite 49-yard line. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. Flush to his right. He finds his man, complete. That's Peterson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Escaping the pressure right. He's airing it out for Williams. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Give him 30 yards there.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Open man is Jordan, the tight end.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Locke going to throw. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent.
And got his man complete. Touchdown, Cardinals.
It's so easy to focus on the speed and elusiveness of Kyler Murray, but as he shows right there, don't sleep on the arm strength.
And I'm telling you, nothing will let up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their...